and welcome back to OllivAmber's Wands, a study of wands in the wizarding world. I'm Amber, and it's been over a month, but I'm in a new state, in a new town, and I have a new background. I wanted to start by apologizing how long it's been since I posted a video. Life has been pretty busy and crazy since the move, but I'm doing my best to get back on a consistent schedule. So let's dive in and finish Albus Dumbledore's wand. In the last video, we went over the wood and the fun facts about the wand, which is mainly just the design. If you missed it or want to recap, click the card up top. Now this time we are talking about the core and flexibility. Quick recap first. This is about Albus Dumbledore's first wand, not the Elder Wand. This guy right here. This is what we see him use throughout the Fantastic Beasts movies, and presumably he used it until he acquired the Elder Wand from Grindelwald in 1945. After that, we have no clue what happens to this wand, if he even kept it, or where he would have kept it if he did. We also don't know anything about this wand's properties. In my last video, I suggested a few woods as options, and the most obvious favorite was ebony. For the core and flexibility, I am actually quite confident, so let's get into that. Wand core. I have little doubt in my mind that Albus Dumbledore's wand core is none other than a phoenix. Mr. I have always felt an affinity with the great magical birds. He has a pet phoenix, Fox, whose tail feathers are the cores for Harry and Voldemort's wands. His Patronus is a phoenix. He created the Order of the Phoenix. I mean, it's even on his family's crest. This guy obviously likes his firebirds, but I can't say I blame him with the story that he told in Crimes of Grindelwald. Albus says that his ancestor was said to own a phoenix, and that a phoenix will come to any Dumbledore that is in need, which we do see happen with Credence. Phoenixes are most commonly known as a symbol of resurrection. This is due to their near immortality by dying in a blaze of flames and being reborn from their own ashes. This theme is beaten to death with Harry's wand, since his wood, holly, also represents resurrection. With Dumbledore, though, I think it takes more of a different angle. Phoenixes are aloof, solitary, and difficult to tame. This separation from everyone shows in its owners, who tend to stand out in a crowd and are most of the time completely fine with that. Many people have a honeyed view of Albus because the books are told from Harry's point of view and he greatly admires him. It has been more prominent in the last several years, but a few people are taking a more critical view of him. And I am one of these people. I personally see many problems with Albus and how he conducts himself and how his actions have negatively impacted others. I do not hate him, I want to be clear, but I do think that his choices and manipulations had a very negative effect on many people around him. He keeps everyone at arm's length, remains distant, and while many people believe themselves to be close to him, it's revealed that most of them are not. And most of them didn't even really know much about him at all. It's often assumed that this is because of his past with Grindelwald that made him draw away from everybody, but I think he's always had this potential inside of him. It just got even more prominent after Grindelwald. Harry has several moments in Deathly Hallows where he realizes just how little he actually knows about Dumbledore, even after believing that they were very close. Even when he is dying, he doesn't confide in many people, and those he did, he only did so for his own advantage or the advantage of the plot, meaning Snape. It was not out of any personal care or affection wanting to bond with Snape. His individuality makes perfect sense with his Patronus being a phoenix, so I wouldn't be surprised if the wand core matched. Phoenix wands are very picky due to this, and they want a life mate that matches their own potential, and they are often the hardest to pair with any witch or wizard. Just like the creature, it takes time, dedication, and effort to bond properly with a phoenix wand. Once it chooses you, it is insanely loyal and talented. They have the widest range of magic from the 3 cores that OllivAmber uses. And Dumbledore is known to be very talented in magic, and we do see him complete extreme feats. This power and prowess fits very nicely with the phoenix core. All of this makes me feel very certain about it. I will admit, a bit is also just my intuition, but what my gut tells me based on what we already know about wand lore. Let me know what you think. Is Phoenix a good core fit for Albus? If you think unicorn or dragon, please tell me your reasoning. I really want to hear other point of views of this. Flexibility. I have a few thoughts on what the flexibility for this wand is. At first, I was not so certain about this, but diving deeper into it, I feel very settled on this. My thought is that it's actually the same as Harry's, nice and supple. Flexibility, if you recall, is how lenient a person is to change, new developments, and the likelihood to sway from their beliefs. I think that Albus is clever and fully capable of changing his mind if, and this is the important part, it is within reason. He is not fickle. He is not known for flights of fancy. The only causes that he did follow, he did so because he agreed with them at the time. We know that those choices can change for him. The biggest example is his decision to go against Grindelwald because he later saw the error in their ways and the reasoning. Supple implies that it has some give and it's not all over the place. Once he decided on a course of action, he stuck to it, but that does not mean that he was completely impossible to sway. That was his main fear and why he did not run for Minister of Magic, because he knew what that level of power could do to him, where it would lead and how it would change who he was. He was aware of that he was not impossible to corrupt. I think that Nice and Supple really highlights that in a complementary way with the Phoenix Core. Wrap up. As a final summary for Albus Dumbledore's wand, I propose that his wand is made out of ebony wood with a phoenix feather core and nice and supple flexibility. I told you that this was going to be a deeper analysis, so that's why there's the two parts. So let me know what you think about all of it together. Does this sound like a good wand match for Albus? Thank you so much for watching, and don't forget to like this video if you haven't already, and subscribe for more wand lore. Send me an owl in the comments or grab some Floo powder and head over to my socials. Links are in the description down below. Thank you so much to Cory for your amazing patience while I took time to move and I haven't been recording in a while. He did actually attend a day of Phoenix Fan Fusion with me, and I hope he had as amazing a time as I did. I had a lot of fun. Now that I'm more settled in my new home, I hope to have more fun ideas and plans in the works, so please stay tuned. Thank you so much, and until next time, have a wonderful day.